Buongiorno, darlings. I hope you are all having beautiful days today. Happy Monday to you. Today we have the sun in Leo. Right now the moon is in the sign of Taurus. We have pretty much all major planets in fire or earth. We have a few outer planets retrograde in Pisces. And the South Node is in Libra. That's the only thing. What we're releasing is the only thing in air. So this week, what I would love for you to focus on is saying the thing. Whatever the thing is that you have to say, we're very grounded. We're very confident. We're very aware. And the only reason that it feels so like a wince, like, oh, why is this so tough? Is because it's generations over. It's lifetimes over. And it's like, Sarah, I don't really have time for all your woo-woo. I don't have time for all the things. Like, if it feels like it's heavier than you, if it feels like it's bigger than you, just trust that it is. You don't have to take the time to go into realms that you're not comfortable or confident going into just yet. Just know that if something feels like, I know I gotta do this, but I'm not doing it and I'm acting like a kiddo. That's your inner child, scared. They don't know what's on the other side of this. When you're just pissed off about something and you don't know why you're pissed off about it, that's our inner teenager. They're really pissed off. Some really fucked up shit happened to us when we were teenagers. So as leaders, as entrepreneurs, as whomever you are, across time and space, I'm not going to label you. Just know that this week, before our new moon that we have coming up in Leo, which is about being your authentic self through and through, know that this week, that little chatter, if I know I got to do the thing or I got to say the thing, this is your week to do it. We'll have a Mercury retrograde coming up in a few weeks. Now's the time. Now's the time, That favorite quote of mine, the J.P. Morgan, millionaires don't follow astrology, but billionaires do. Trust when the planets open a door for you. That's God saying, now's the time, do it. Now's the time. And always remember, if it is not safe to have a one-on-one conversation with someone, if it's too much, if it's narcissistic, if it's verbal abuse, if there's any sort of addiction involved, do it in meditation. Do it in the mirror. Dramatize the moment and feel the feeling of bliss after the conversation. And that way you can utilize a little bit of the metaphysical practices to get you through the human experience. It's already happened. So why don't we give it our best shot, trust God or the God of your understanding, know that we're safe, and know that it feels heavier than normal because it is. Because it is. Next week, I'll need you to be focusing on just your highest good, just your most authentic timeline. So if there's any little bit of a chatter of something you're like, I know I gotta do this eventually, now's your time. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Links to my biography for my YouTube channel where I do longer range things, as well as for my Patreon community where we deep dive into all of this and I give very specific accessible instructions as to how we can utilize these energies. It's a much longer Monday video in that group. So I love you so much. Ciao, ciao, and I will see you next week.